Hit me, baby, one more time with a great episode of Art of Artists podcast. My name is Carter. This is Corbin. And welcome back to Art of Artists podcast.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys.
Heck yeah, we're glad you're here. Today we're going to talk about a lot of fun stuff. Some of our main topics, we're going to talk about artists who completely changed genres and...
artists selling their catalog.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that a little bit later.
To start us off, though, do you want to do hit and miss?
Yes. I have a good one, I think. It's either a hit or a miss, depending on how you see it.
Okay.
So, what's your opinion on the Grammys? What do you think about that?
The Grammys.
Do you like them?
I like them.
Okay.
I like them, but I feel like they have a lot of issues.
Okay.
Like, I feel like the winners and everything, I don't know how they decide the Grammys.
It's like a panel of like 160 producers, artists. Like, it's to me, I don't think it's very fair.
That's my issue.
Like,
I like the idea of the Grammys, and I think that's a cool thing. But I feel like I get disappointed every year. So
that's how I feel. I feel like overall it's just kind of old, and like it would be better if, like, I don't know, maybe half of the vote was artists and like that panel, and then half was popularity, maybe.
Yeah.
Like, but then again, like, you know, Drake would win something every time because he's the biggest artist.
Yeah, that's probably why they do it the way they do it, is it's swayed too much for population sakes.
Yeah. But anyway, like, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the Grammys, but this year, I think so BTS, huge K-pop band, probably the biggest, at least the biggest male K-pop band. They just came out with an album. I guess it's been received really great. Okay. And because of that, the Grammys have created a new category, which is Best Asian Group. Or Best Asian Album.
Oh, cool.
No, not cool.
Not cool?
No, because they want to be just in the artists.
Oh, that makes sense.
You know, like, it's kind of, I mean, it's kind of like with Latin music. Like, Bad Bunny, he won Album of the Year last year, which was kind of surprising because he probably won Best Latin Album of the Year.
Gotcha, okay. And
so I think, so anyway, BTS have like said, don't nominate us.
Oh,
because we're not going. We don't want to win.
They're boycotting?
They're boycotting.
Oh, wow.
Because of that. And I think it's because if they win Best Asian Group, Best Asian Album, they won't win or be in the running for Best Album.
Oh, that's weird. Okay. You know, I didn't know it would like exclude that. That's pretty stupid.
I get what you were saying, but
I was like, inclusion, awesome, and it's like the total opposite.
Right. And I guess it would be cool, but also like it makes sense why they want to be seen as just an artist instead of Asian.
Especially because they're so big.
Yeah,
they are huge, insanely huge.
I bet if you looked at the charts in the U.S., they're probably top 20 at least.
Yeah.
But anyway, so it's either a hit or miss, I guess, depending on if you like the Grammys or not.
Yeah.
If you like BTS or not. But I think it's kind of cool that an artist as big as them are kind of boycotting something that might be, you know, needs to change a little bit. So
it's probably too political.
Yeah.
Too crazy. Okay. Good one. My hit, I don't know if you know this. This would be cool if you don't. The Chainsmokers just performed their unreleased song with Juice WRLD at Lollapalooza.
What one is it? I feel like I know that song.
Oh, shoot. I had the name. I'd have to look at it again.
That's cool though.
We'll put it on. We'll put it on the screen though. It's one of their songs. I think they have like 3 that they worked.
Juice WRLD?
Yeah, worked with him. But they performed one of them at Lollapalooza, so I'm really hoping that they release it.
I guess it could go either way. They could release it, or maybe they won't.
Yeah, but that's my hit because I'm looking forward to Juice WRLD, and I love Juice WRLD. So that was pretty cool. My miss though is concert prices are way too high, and I want to see your opinion on this because that's my biggest I don't know, frustration with concerts. I love concerts, and I want to go to more things like that. But I feel like the prices are just way too crazy.
I think it's because of the monopoly that Live Nation has.
True. Yeah, that doesn't help.
Which, like John Billion's talked about that, and like I think a bunch of artists, but that's why we didn't go to Post Malone.
Yeah,
he was just barely here.
He was here like
a couple weeks ago. Yeah. But yeah, the tickets were too high. Can't really afford them. Yeah. Can't justify that right now.
Yeah, it's hard because like we went to a Post Malone concert a few years ago. Yeah. $200 for the nosebleeds, and
we didn't even buy them.
Yeah, we didn't buy them. But
shout out, Mom.
The thing is like that's insane. And then like you think about Taylor Swift, think about Bad Bunny, their concert tickets are like just mind-boggling. Like they're just insane. So that's definitely a low light. I feel like this whole month a lot of fans have been talking about it, just saying that concerts are too high.
I think that's why Post Malone postponed his, is because ticket sales were not very good, and then he said, well, I'm going to finish my album, which I don't think he still has, so I don't know if that was the reason. Maybe it was, but yeah, like some of my favorite concerts have been the $40 Breaking Benjamin ones at USANA. You get lawn tickets for $40. I'm sure you pay some fees, but like those have been some of my favorite. Or like the $30 Kid Laroi.
Yeah.
I think Joyner Lucas was cheap too.
Yeah. Yeah, the Concept or whatever it's called. I can't remember what it's called.
Oh, shoot. I had it in my head. I'll try to remember
what it's called. But yeah, so that's my miss, because I feel like it just makes it impossible to go to anyone you want to. So,
which I mean, I'll have to ask. I know Jake went. So
nice.
If you're listening, I'll have to hit him up and see how packed it was, because I assume it was still pretty packed. Quick editor's note here. Jake said that the concert looked sold out. But so they must be getting enough money to make it worth it.
I guess so. Which they should get a lot of money from tour. That's normally a lot of. I think
that's where they get most of it.
But still, prices are
insane. Pretty lame.
Sweet. Well, do you want to go into? Do you have an artist this week?
Yeah. Okay. So my recommendation for the audience is Porter Robinson.
Ooh, that's a good one.
He's really good. If you like EDM, he's I could do a full episode on him. He's inspired a bunch of genres. He started making music when he was 12.
I didn't know that. That's insane.
Yeah. And when he was like, I think he was like 17, he came out with a song that got Skrillex's attention.
Oh, cool.
And so then he released his first EP with Skrillex's help. And
which everyone knows Skrillex. Right. He's the number one EDM dubstep producer. How would you call it? DJ? So that's crazy.
Yeah, so he's had a pretty cool story. He, Zed's Clarity. Mm-hmm. He co-wrote that.
Ooh.
But then he actually took his name off of it because he didn't want to be associated with pop at that time. Okay. Which is crazy because that's a huge hit. One of my favorite Zed songs.
Do some of that.
Now he does.
That's interesting.
I think at the time he didn't want to be.
I know, that's very interesting.
Known as that, which is but anyway, my recommendations for him. So, I mean, one of his most popular song is called Shelter. If you haven't heard that one's a good listen. But my two main recommendations would be Cheerleader. That's on his
Cheerleader's good.
Newest album. Mm-hmm. And then he collaborated with League of Legends for Everything Goes On. And that's my favorite song.
That's what I was going to say if you didn't say it. So, yeah, Everything Goes On. If I had a recommendation, would be that one too.
So if you want to listen to some EDM, check him out. Especially those three. Mm-hmm. He's pretty cool.
His is cool because it's not just like heavy. Well, I guess EDM isn't like dubstep necessarily, right? Because his has a lot of like, it's kind of like a Marshmello Phil. I feel like like it's very similar. So
he collaborates with a lot of people. So like he's not always singing and I mean, if you look at each of his albums, they are all so different, and so you get a lot of genres with him, but mostly EDM.
He's way sweet. Yeah, go check him out. He's a really good listen. My artist / album / song of the year or of the week is gonna be good old Kendrick Lamar. If you can see the album, specifically GNX, the album. I think that's his latest one.
Yeah.
Right? It's the one with SZA. It's got Roddy Ricch and a few other people, but mostly SZA.
I think he's got a lot of like LA people.
Yeah.
At least on that one song.
Yeah.
The one with Roddy Ricch, I can't remember. Dodger Blue? Or
yes, Dodger Blue.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is actually my song of the week, funny enough. So if you haven't listened to that album, just listen to the whole album. The whole album's so good. It was right after the Drake beef and Drake drama, so it's not directly catered to that much, but it's the album right after the beef. It's awesome. It's what I have is it's a 9 out of 10. That's what I rated it. We do these ratings for albums every once in a while. It was so good. The production on it is amazing. I think Mustard did he produce all of it, or
I don't know if he did all of it, but he might have.
But good old Mustard. Everyone knows the Mustard, you know. But yeah, check out Dodger Blue if anything, or just the whole album. It's a banger. Wanted to share a cool little detail that I found out on it. So GNX is the album name,
right?
Which stands for Grand National Experimental, which is a specific version of the 1987 Buick, which is kind of cool. The story behind that of like why. So he like tweeted about this or posted about this, that specific version of the Buick is just awesome. Like he's like, this Buick's sweet. But a little deeper dive into that. 1987 is when Kendrick was born.
Okay.
So it's the specific year of that Buick too. And funny enough, his family had that specific Buick model when he was born.
Oh,
so he was transported from the hospital back home in that same Buick that he has in the album cover. So pretty cool. But
nice. And I mean, that's your recommendation, but there's so many songs we could recommend from him.
Luther, that's a really good one if you like SZA.
And like not even just from that album,
good.
you know. Yeah. Like, so if you do want some recommendations of Kendrick songs, hit us up.
Yeah. We could do a post. That might be an idea.
Yeah.
Because there's a ton from this album. There's a ton from Pimp the Butterfly.
Butterfly.
T-Pab. So
he's amazing.
Yeah. Everyone knows Kendrick though, so.
Yeah. But anyway, do you want to hit your topic?
Yeah, let's get into the topic. Okay. So my topic of the week is artists who completely changed genres. I wanted to talk about 3 specific artists. There's plenty of them.
I can think of 2 off the top of my head.
Who do you got?
You're probably going to talk about them.
Yeah, who do you got?
Taylor Swift.
Ooh, T-Swizzle. I didn't have T-Swizzle, but we can talk a little bit about her.
Talk about her a little bit, and Posty.
Posty, yes. Okay. But
I'm interested to see your other 2 then.
Okay, so to begin, I wanted to first have your thoughts on MGK.
Okay. So you're talking about the bad ones.
He is my bad version of this.
Okay. Well, I mean, he started off doing rap, you know, like, and he had that beef with Eminem. Yeah. And then he switched to
and came out with this song called Rap Devil.
Yeah.
Specific for
after Rap God.
Yeah, Rap God. And I don't know who in their right mind would challenge the literal Rap God. Right. And think that there was some good to come out of that. I'm sure everyone remembers that beef. That was insane that he comes out with that song dissing Eminem. Yeah. Eminem comes out with a reply and MGK goes, you know what? I don't think rap's for me. So
he switched genres.
So he's a funny one. That
honestly, like, that's probably the best thing he could have done.
It was. It honestly was.
Now he collaborates with Travis Barker, which we talked about last episode.
Yeah.
One of the best drummers in the world, Blink-182. And so, you know, like, maybe it was a good move, I guess.
Think for him, for sure, but it's just hilarious how it started. Yeah. Like, how it transpired. So, I do have a question, though.
Okay.
Why do you think artists do that? Why do you think people, like, certain artists completely change genres? What's your view on that type of thing? Because I was trying to think of it. That specific example is pretty self-explanatory. Like, I felt like he just was like, yeah, this isn't working out.
Yeah.
Right. But I think it's interesting. Like, there's so many artists that do it.
I think so. I'm going to talk about experience from Post Malone and Taylor Swift.
Okay.
Because I know about them a little bit more.
Yeah.
And you're going to talk about Posty, right?
I'll talk about Posty a little bit.
So I'll talk mostly about Taylor Swift then. I think so. She started out country, right?
Yep.
And that's where she was. She grew up,
Mm-hmm.
I believe, in Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
Probably around country music a lot. Was influenced by that. But then as she gained popularity, maybe she wanted to tap into other markets,
mm-hmm.
and so then she went more pop. And then
was she pretty popular with her country stuff?
I would say so.
I feel like she was.
Because her first, I mean, I guess it depends. Her first album, I would say, is the most country, obviously.
Yeah.
Then the second album, I don't know if it was super country.
Okay.
But, you know, like, it still kind of was.
Yeah. Maybe like a folk feel or something?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, but I know, like, so she's, like, tapped into pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Like, with Reputation, she had some rap. She had Future on there.
I mean,
And, like, she rapped on it, right?
I mean, T-Swizzle and T-Pain.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Thug Story. She rapped on that.
Story.
Which is better than her Reputation rap.
Yeah, it was great.
But, you know, like, she's tapped into anything. And then after, I think it was after Lover, she came out with Folklore and did kind of like a different style there.
Yeah.
With Evermore. And then she's doing this new stuff. I don't even know what it's considered, but I think I would like to say she probably changed for popularity reasons.
Okay.
Whereas a lot of other artists probably would rather do that kind of music, but maybe they're locked into a contract.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, I think Post Malone is a good case of that, where I think after 12 Karat Toothache, he had the more freedom to do, you know, his chiller stuff with Austin. So
yeah, that's interesting because that Taylor Swift and Post Malone kind of had opposite trajectories. Post Malone started as a rapper / pop artist, and I felt like he had a good mix of stuff for a while. Like, he had some rock stuff with Hollywood's Bleeding with Ozzy Osbourne and stuff like that. So I think he tried out a good bit, but if you guys don't know, Post Malone grew up in Texas. So he was surrounded by country music a ton. And yeah, so that's the reason he transitioned from like the pop rap, mostly pop, to country. And now he's doing country. We don't really know exactly what his next album's going to be, but...
Don't know if it's rock, rap, country.
But yeah, so I think it's very interesting though. Like, I think his definitely was more of like, he wanted to try out country, and I think he has the love for country. And then one other artist that I wanted to briefly talk about, that Corb introduced me, well, not to, but of the transition, is good old Neo.
Oh no.
Yep.
Right when you said that, I knew where you were going.
One of the biggest R&B artists.
I would say the biggest.
Of the decade of 2010s or so.
I think it was 2000s mostly.
Yeah.
But he was ruling the game.
Oh, yeah. And I feel like he comes up nowadays. Like, everyone still listens to him.
I still listen.
Yeah.
That's how I found out.
But yeah, he had an album come out this year, last year. That was country, and Corb and I both went, what is going on? What is wrong with the world? What's happening?
Yeah.
But yeah, I also wanted to ask you, do you think these artists are successful at changing genres?
Well, I think in the case of Neo, I don't think he needs to be.
I know. That's what's weird.
I think he was so successful in R&B. Yeah. Maybe he doesn't care. And like, it's kind of just passive income now. And maybe he just wants to do it, you know?
Yeah, it could be just like a feeling.
I think definitely the most, out of your three, I think the best transition was probably Posty. I don't know how popular MGK has become since his switch.
Yeah.
I know Neo obviously isn't as popular, but I would say Taylor Swift is probably the most
Taylor Swift's probably of those. Yeah, that's actually a great example.
And maybe there's more artists. I mean, obviously there's more.
Like Beyonce kind of did the same thing.
She kind of did country.
So, and then last question, do you think it's fair for the fans? Because I think that's what was hard for me with Posty, is I was like, country. Like,
right.
I don't listen to country.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't want this, but I love him so much. So I had like the torn feeling, which I love his country, luckily enough.
Right.
But yeah, it made me think. I was like, I don't know, because like there are probably diehards of Posty that will never listen to country.
Right.
And like stuff like that. I thought I was one of them.
And vice versa. Like Morg, she likes Post Malone's country, but she doesn't like his old stuff.
Yeah.
But so I was actually looking at my album rankings, and I rated F1 Trillion.
Oh,
and that's actually considered bro country. Remember how
we talked about
that first episode?
That's funny.
So I
Do
guess
you know the
I probably
definition of bro country?
I don't know, but I like bro country.
Okay.
Because I like Posty. I like Bill Murray's country.
Maybe
stuff.
that's what's going on then.
But I think I don't know if fair is the right word because like it's kind of a hard question because does an artist owe anything to their fans?
Yeah.
I think yes, but no.
Yeah, because, I agree.
Like obviously without the fans they wouldn't be as successful or rich or like I don't know if happy is the right word, but without them. But also like they can do what they want.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree.
And so I think fair might not be the right word, but it could go either way.
Yeah. I understand.
What do you think?
I think it's unfair. I think it's bull crap, man. Bring back Posty's rap and pop stuff. I don't know.
I would much rather have that, but I also like I kind of just accepted maybe that stuff's done.
Yeah.
And Beer Bongs and Bentleys is one of the best albums.
It is, yeah.
In my opinion, and so I just left off with that.
Just being the biggest fan I am of Posty, I think I deserve that.
You do.
I alone deserve.
I'll message him.
Yeah.
He lives in Utah, so we can probably talk to him.
We'll stop by someday.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Tell us what you guys think.
Yeah. Get in the comments.
Get in the comments.
No, not really, but anyway, my topic's not super similar. I mean, we already talked about it, but why do artists sell their catalogs? What's your initial thought on why they would sell their catalogs?
Get that money, get that dough, brother.
Yeah, and that's
what I would do.
That's the only reason that I found.
Really?
Was because of money.
No way, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And so the main reason I found was money.
Nice.
And I'll give you a couple of examples of artists that have sold theirs. So first off, I have T-Pain. Can you guess how much he sold his for?
Oh my gosh. What?
This was in 2025.
I was going to say, what does this entail? Like, what is his...
This is everything before February of 2025.
Dang, bro. He got some bangers.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh. The creator of Autotune. Interesting enough. Okay. How much? I bet... I'm going to guess 100 mil.
You are on the money. 100 million.
Hey, okay.
Let's see if you can guess these other three.
Okay.
So next off, I have Queen. This is everything, obviously. They sold it in 2024.
Who bought Queen's catalog?
I have no idea. I could find out, but I didn't.
Queen's catalog. Dude, that's insane. 175.
1.27 billion.
Oh, that's insane. Yes. That makes sense, though.
Yes.
I just did not even think about that. That's crazy, actually.
That is the highest I think that's out of anybody that I've seen.
That's probably the one that I would understand.
Right.
Like, that makes total sense.
And, like, some of the other big artists, I think, was, like...
Didn't Beatles?
David Bowie. I don't know if Beatles did.
I thought Beatles did. Okay.
They might have.
Interesting, though.
I think Queen was the biggest one that I saw.
Okay, I think Michael Jackson might have.
Michael Jackson did too. I don't.
Well, didn't he buy the Beatles or no?
Oh, I don't know.
There was something about that. I can't remember.
I don't know if it just included that artist's music though. So.
Oh, gotcha.
So I didn't really see that.
Yeah. But,
okay,
interesting.
Next, Justin Bieber. He sold his in 2023. So anything before that?
I'm gonna guess 250K.
200 million.
Or mil. That's what I meant. Yeah. Sorry. Mil.
200 million.
Okay. That makes sense.
Which I mean, that kind of makes sense. He's more popular than T-Pain.
I still feel like it should have been more.
I think he could have.
That's weird. Okay.
And then last off, I have Katy Perry in 2023.
I didn't know she sold hers.
So her first 5 albums.
Interesting. I feel like it can't be over both of those, to be honest. But I feel like it's gonna be. I'm gonna guess really 300.
Oh, 225.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's more reasonable, but still. Over Biebs?
Yeah, over Bieber.
I don't get that.
And so I guess so the only reason I found was money, and T-Pain. I'll link the video of him talking about it, but he answered some of his like Twitch fans why he sold his, and I guess it's mostly because of how fast the money would come in. Like he could probably make 100 million, but he says in 100 years.
Yeah. Because that's what I was gonna ask you. Mm-hmm. Selling your catalog, you no longer make money from that,
right? You don't get the royalties. Yeah,
gotcha.
And that's easy. And like, I mean, Spotify, you get 0.003 cents per stream.
Yeah,
which sounds unfair, but I also don't really know.
Yeah.
And so he said,
I did hear that Spotify is the worst paying platform for artists. Which kind of sucks, but
yeah, we like Spotify though.
We do like Spotify, but anyways, interesting.
But yeah, he said that's generational money for like his kids, obviously.
That makes sense.
Right now, instead of waiting 100 years, and so, but when he sold his stuff, he bought a jet, a private jet. So I don't know how much that cost, but. It was like right after.
For the fans, I promise. This is to build my family up, and then he's like, "Oh, we have to go.
Yeah,
my jet's here. Sorry, I'll talk to you later." That's hilarious.
And then there's different like let's turn that all the way around. Yeah. Right? There's one artist that I could find that wanted to buy her music back, and you know who that is.
Yep, T Swizzle.
Yep, Taylor Swift. You know that's why she came out with all of her. Taylor's versions is because she didn't have the rights to her first 6 albums.
Yeah, it's crazy. She was remaking all of her songs just so she could get paid from
which she wanted to pay, was it Scooter Braun or whatever?
Yeah, she was trying to.
She was trying to buy it, but then he was kind of a a-hole about that.
We don't talk about him.
How much do you think she bought her first 6 albums for?
Do you know why he ever changed his mind? I feel like that's crazy.
I think he sold somebody else.
Oh, interesting.
And so then,
dude, she has so much music. I'm gonna guess 400 mil.
Pretty close. 360.
Oh.
Yep. She bought her first 6 albums. For 360 million.
Wow.
In 2025.
Wow, that's crazy. Well, pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting to see that. And like when I was doing the research, there were a lot more artists that sold their catalog than I thought.
Yeah, I think I heard of J Biebs doing it. Mm-hmm. I didn't know how much he sold it for, but I always was so confused because I was like, why the heck? Like why would you sell all of your stuff? Like I don't get that. I guess. But I guess it makes sense. Like I don't know. That's crazy.
But it's funny how Taylor Swift did the backwards.
She's like, nah, I don't care.
I wanted one. She's a billionaire, so
it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
that's so funny. All right, awesome. Well,
message from our sponsor.
Let's do it.
You can support our podcast by going to w.gg and using the code AOAPOD at checkout. Thanks to W for sponsoring this podcast. Welcome back. Thanks to our sponsors.
Thank you guys. All right. Now's on to our game portion of the pod, which is I've been liking these games. They're kind of cool. All right. My first game.
Okay.
I got 2. Corbat's 1 for us. I'm going to do the classic rank 5 artists.
Okay.
Without knowing the next one.
Blind ranking.
Okay. Okay. First artist. Posty Maloney.
1.
1?
Yeah.
Wow.
You
might regret it.
Why though? No, because he's 1 if not my favorite. Yeah. So I'd say 1.
He'd be my 1.
Okay.
That's for sure. Kendrick Lamar.
2.
2. What the heck?
He's my favorite.
Go down the
He's my favorite rapper.
Okay, I like
so
it.
maybe I did dig myself in a hole, but
I like it.
Okay.
Bad Bunny.
Shoot. It's my favorite Latin artist.
Yeah.
Who do you have next? My favorite K-pop artist.
Yep. K-pop Demon Hunters.
I might
the Saja voice.
Yeah. I might be shooting myself in the foot, but I'm gonna say 3.
Oh my gosh, he's just gone. He's not creative. He's just going down. Eminem.
4.
4. And 5. Your least favorite artist. Taylor Swift.
My least favorite. Out of that, I'd probably put Taylor. I'd probably keep it and then maybe put her 3 or 4.
Okay.
And just
but you would do post Kendrick, Taylor.
Maybe Taylor, maybe Bad Bunny. It depends on the day.
Yeah.
I'm not unhappy with the list.
I did this because this is 5 of your probably most favorite artists. Yeah. I was gonna sneak a bad one, but I'm just gonna see how he ranks his favorite artists. So I'm a little hard.
I'd be happy with that list though.
Yeah, those could interchange so much. I feel like, but
sometimes Eminem, sometimes he's a 5, sometimes he's a 1. But
yeah, that's true.
Overall, I'm happy.
Yeah, not bad.
Nice.
Okay, good.
Okay, now I'm gonna be kind of reaching over here a little bit, but
he's reaching.
I'm reaching. So we're gonna play a little game, and I'll show the screen on the video portion, but we'll try to describe it for our audio listeners. So this is called Album Blackjack.
Oh, cool.
Your goal is to choose albums until we're using our Album of the Year. It's a website where people can rate their albums. Mm-hmm. You can't use any of these that you can see.
Okay, yeah.
Your goal is to get the closest to 21 without getting over. I'm going to, instead of 75, I'm just going to say 7.5.
Gotcha.
So
okay.
So your goal is to pick as many albums as you want. If you have 21 1-rated albums, that counts.
Interesting. I like this. Okay. And I'm just trying to get to closest to 21. Do I have a certain amount of rounds?
No, just as many as you want.
I think let's start. So it's decimal, so I can go high to begin with. Let's do to pimp a butterfly, because we talked about K-Dot. K-Dot.
Let's see what that one's at. This one is going to be high.
Woo!
95.
That's
so
crazy.
9.5.
Hey, speaking of, gotta go listen to it.
Yeah.
It's a crazy album. It's wild. Wow.
Which that one's my favorite Kendrick album. So
wow. I didn't expect it to be that high. That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right. I think I'm gonna go with since we talked about Posty, I'll do Stoney, which I think's a little low.
I think it's lower than I would rate it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I think it should be higher.
And we're gonna go off the user score. I don't like the critic score.
Yeah, I don't either.
So the user score I think is usually better. So 5.7.
Okay, 5.7.
Should probably get my
so
calculator
9.557. Yeah, you could do that if you need.
Okay.
Yeah, tell me what I'm looking for, or my remainder, I guess.
Okay, 5.8.
5.8 would be perfect.
Would be perfect.
5.8.
What's an album just as good, if not a tiny bit better than this one?
I would say Beer Bongs. I think Beer Bongs is way better, but I think the ratings are lower, but I just am scared that it's going to be a little too high.
Yeah. Your goal is to not go over, so I would pick a low when you think you have a low rating. And you've rated a couple of albums.
I know, that's why I'm trying to think of any.
I don't know if you've looked at their ratings, though.
Not very, vividly.
Yeah.
Okay, let me think. Let's do Hope by NF.
Ooh, I think...
You think I'm going to bust?
I think you're going to bust.
I don't think I'm going to. I think people didn't love this album.
Oh,
people did not like this album.
Well, the people are wrong.
Yeah, they are wrong. I love this album. That's why I said it, because I love this album. I think I did rank this one. I don't remember it being this low.
3.7.
That's actually crazy.
That's so lame.
I thought this was going to be like a 4 or something.
Oh. So you have 2.1 points
2.1,
left.
how do I do that?
Do you want to... You can quit.
I'm trying to think, dude.
What is that then? 18.9, I think.
I initially thought Group Love has to have something. That's that
Dude,
low.
they're more liked than you think.
I know, that's what's crazy.
Yeah, so you're at 18.9.
18.9. So 2.1.
So that's pretty
is
good.
That what you said?
Yeah, 2.1 is the max.
I feel like I gotta
can't.
stay, but I'm trying to think of one other album that would be really low. This is a really big gamble, but I might go for it because I think it should be this low. Shoot, what's it called though?
You can just tell me.
You might have to help me.
Though.
It's shoot, what's his name?
Sorry for those technical difficulties.
Happens.
Carter, last we left off, Carter was deciding if he wanted to gamble it or not.
I'm going to, just because it would be legendary if it lands. I'm scared it's going to be high because people are stupid. But it should be under this if I were to rank it.
People are stupid and you are correct.
I remembered it's called Pink Tape.
Ooh.
By Lil Uzi.
Okay. Pink Tape.
Really, dude, it's the worst album I've ever heard.
Lil Uzi Vert.
Go on. No! 60. What is going on?
Oh.
Dude. If anyone's ever heard this album, it is the worst album ever made. Goodness.
So your final score was 24.9.
Dang it, that sucks. That's too bad.
Well, I guess we'll see if you can beat that next time.
Yeah. Not bust that next time.
Thanks for playing this.
Heck yeah.
Game of Album Blackjack.
Sweet. That was a good one. Okay, we have our last game. It's gonna be we have $20 to spend.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. We have 8 artists to spend it on.
Okay.
So we both have $20. Okay. Use your money wisely, and we will be bidding, I guess, right, on each artist. I'm having the help of ChatGPT to get our artist.
Oh, perfect.
So, because I
was gonna say that might be a little cheating.
Normally, when I watch people do these videos, they're like Post Malone, and then they like wait till you spend all your money, and then I think it's stupid. So I asked ChatGPT to give me 8 random artists, and to give me some really popular artists, some medium artists, and 1 or 2 low artists. So there might be some bad ones. I don't really know.
Do you know the artist ahead of time?
I know one artist. Like it will give it to me one by one.
Okay.
So I know our first artist, but I don't know what's coming up. Okay. So our first artist that we're gonna bid on is Sabrina Carpenter.
And are we doing the vocal bidding or the silent bidding version?
Oh, I've never seen the silent bidding one.
Okay, we'll just do the regular.
Yeah, I think let's do
that. Do I go first?
I think you'll start us, and then we'll bounce back and
forth. $4.
4 buckaroonies. Go 5.
6.
Dang. I'll give you her for 6. And if you want to keep track of both of ours, that'd be sweet.
Okay.
Okay. Now I'll ask chat. Next one. So $6. Ooh. Okay. Second artist. You ready?
Yep.
Logic.
Ooh, Logic.
I will bet $2.
3.
4.
You can have them for 4.
Okay.
I didn't want to give it to you, but
I thought you were gonna go with it, or like go to the next one. Ooh, third artist, Tate McRae.
$1.
$1. $2.
3.
You're gonna have an all-girl group. I'll let you have her.
Oh, okay. Take her for 3. I've got 11 left.
Okay.
Okay.
What do I have?
You have 16 left.
Okay. Next one, Khalid.
Ooh.
So I'll start us off. I'll start at 3.
4.
4. I'll go 5.
You can have him.
Okay. I think him and Logic, it's a good combo.
Do they have a song? Yeah, they have a song.
They do.
They have the Suicide Hotline.
Yeah. Okay, next one. How much do we have?
So you have, we both have 11 left.
Okay. Might use it all. Kendrick Lamar.
Ooh. I start it?
Yeah.
$1.
What? 3.
4.
5.
7.
Oh my gosh. 8.
Oh. You can have him for 8.
Oh. I'll take him for 8.
I don't know.
So I only got 3 more though, or $3 more, right?
Yeah, you have $3 left.
Okay, next one. Lil Xan.
Lil Xan?
Do I start it off?
You start this one off.
I'll give $1.
You can have him for $1.
I honestly don't really know who Lil Xan is, to be honest. I can't remember who that one is.
I think he's... Yeah, I don't think he's very good.
Alright, I'll take him for $1, I guess.
Okay.
Ooh.
So you have $2 left?
Yes, and we have 2 more artists.
Okay.
So, second to last is Adele. Which is a kind of weird artist for...
I will take her for 2. Because you can't bid more than that.
Okay, you can take it. And last but not least... Actually, last but least. What?
So I have 9.
Okay, last one is going to be, your favorite, AJR.
Oh, shit. I should have taken Kendrick.
I'll throw out two buckos.
I should have taken Kendrick. I kind of want him for 3. I think I have to.
Yeah, just to stack up you guys.
I'll take them for 3.
Hey, they're good at making music.
I just don't love them.
They're not that.
I don't love them.
Dang, that was very random.
That's interesting. I do have 3 girls.
Yeah, nice.
You have 3 rappers.
Nice.
I think I like your list more, though.
I think I kill it just with Kendrick, though.
I think, well, yeah, and Logic's good. Khalid is good.
How much money left over? I have $1 left over, and you have what?
I have, what is that? $6.
So you get $6 to bribe some other people to go to your concert.
I will bribe literally anybody.
See what you guys, which one you think's better? I think I got.
Yeah, I think Carter wins this time.
All right. Well, thank you. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. That is our 3rd episode of Art of Artists.
I think it was a fun episode. So
yeah.
Hope you guys enjoy it.
Yeah, let us know if you want to see anything specific. We'll read any comments that we get. So, anyways, till next time.
Till next time. Catch ya.